Hey guys, Devlog number 7. So we just got our payment for our smart wallet submission. So it officially hit the wallet. So that's when you really know it's real. This is now in our possession, 3,700 USDC. That's my portion for my contribution to the project. So that's pretty sick. Today we were waiting on our chain link submission, but to be judged, but they pushed back the submission judging to Wednesday the 9th. That's in 2 days, 3 days. Oh no, they moved it to the 8th in 2 days. So waiting for that now. Here's our NFT word wall project. If you didn't see, we had the winners announced soon. We had our submission posted on the page too. And yeah, now what we're doing, we're actually in the Polkadot hackathon. So I'm gonna quickly go over the project and where we stand so far. Here's the hackathon here, and we have a submission that we're working on. We really grinded through our first big day of development, got a lot done. So basically, here's the code we were able to get going. And what we're working on, let me go live here and get the example running. We have Astar Creator Hub. So it's an NFT marketplace. Our first time working with the marketplace, buying and selling NFTs. And we basically have, these are our Solidity contracts that we have going so far. This is the marketplace contract. Very simple. Listing an NFT, you give possession of the NFT to the contract. The contract lists it for a price, and then someone can come and buy it. We have here, so this is on the Shibuya network. Let me run into Astar real quick for those who are not familiar. Astar is one of the parachains on the Polkadot network. Also getting familiarized with Polkadot and all the parachains and how everything works, but essentially I think it's a parachain on the network, on the Polkadot network. And the cool thing about it is they have the way that they fund their builders and the projects is they basically do this DApp staking kind of thing. So you come in here and we switch to the main network. If you're a builder, you can apply to become one of the supported dApps. And these are basically dApps that are funded by the Astar network. So people come and stake their Astar, they get 11% yield, and they can choose to support any of the sponsored networks. And once sponsored, your dApp will get additional funding on top of what the stakers are getting. So you get a nice little commission and kind of like money to fund your development. So we're hoping to, I mean, getting on there would be absolutely nuts, but we're just hoping to at least get on there on the test net, and we're gonna build this marketplace. There's a certain grant we're going for, or not necessarily a grant, it's a bounty. So in the Astar team, they have a bounty for this NFT marketplace. The specific feature they want is we're going to have collections like we have here, work in progress of collections, and you're going to be able to stake some SBY, or it might be actually you're going to have to stake some Astar. So you come and stake your Astar on the artist collection, and you'll actually get this yield, but you'll also be able to give some of that yield to the artist as a tip. So you can set your yield here, and that's basically the idea. In the future, maybe the user gets their full yield still, but it also will support the artist through this dApp. So maybe they'll actually get their full yield, but they're also going to give a bonus to the dApp since the Astar network subsidizes the builders. That might be the way it actually works. But if you want to also give an additional percent of your yield, we have an option for that. So you can come in, you can buy NFTs. Let me go ahead and connect to the right wallet here. So we can mint an NFT. This is on the Shibuya. This is mainnet. Let me switch back to the Shibuya testnet. There we go. So we can mint an NFT, and this just mints a placeholder NFT, which is these faces we have here. Make sure I'm doing the right one. Okay, so let me see why this is doing this. Okay, we're minting. It looks like maybe when I click mint, yeah, it's trying to mint 3. That's just a work in progress thing for our mint test feature. But we'll work that out, of course. You can come and mint, you can list, whichever NFT you have, depending on your token ID of the NFT. So if I don't have any of these token IDs, that's why it's not working. But if I end up listing one that I have, like 11, it looks like I have, I can go ahead and list it on the network. Once it's listed, it'll display here in the NFTs section. We have a list here of NFTs, you see, and I can buy them directly here. And it'll basically go ahead and buy it. Not functional just yet, but we have the code working for it. It's just not linked to the button. So should be a pretty good project. I think we have a good chance, given our progress so far, of submitting something impressive. And actually, we also have this little mint NFT, so we're gonna be able to allow creators to mint an NFT directly, like brute force mint a specific NFT with specific traits and qualities, because the Shibuya testnet and even Astar mainnet is probably not that saturated with NFT projects. In the future, this will be more dynamic, so maybe you can dynamically generate random NFTs. Maybe implement using Chainlink VRFs here too. And then you have your wallet here, which is going to show your NFTs, your listings, and your stakes, stuff like that. And you can come and create a collection and become a listed collector or artist. So stay tuned for Astar Creator Hub. First project on Polkadot. And yeah, that's the first update on this. It's devlog number 7, but the first devlog update for our Polkadot submission. Stay tuned for the rest and see how the project progresses.